I actually grew up in a group home the last two years before college, 3 years. And going to college was never something that I thought I was going to be able to do, thought I was going to be able to accomplish. So with doing that, college has given me the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of the children I used to go to school with. So with that being said, I want to become a child advocate lawyer and fight for new laws for children in foster care, for facilities, mental facilities, for holding facilities, for juveniles, and things like that. And going to college has given me the opportunity to do that.
Education is one of the top priorities we focus in our household. We believe that education is one of the key tools to have in order to have success in life. I'm planning on going to major in political science. I have an interest in going to law school, so I know college will help me to sharpen my mind into thinking like a lawyer, and also thinking critically and analyzing and writing critically.
I'm a first-generation college student. My parents didn't go to college, and kind of seeing their struggles as I've grown up and made the decision to attend college has really solidified the fact that I need to be here and that I need to get this education to kind of better my future and to better the future of my family.
If I break that cycle of my family not attending college, that could positively impact my family in future generations, because now with my hard work from high school, I managed to come to this great university without debt, and I look forward to keep it that way.
Opening the letter and realizing that I get to further my education was just like a huge confidence boost for me, because I was like, all the hard work I did in high school and like everything that I worked for is finally paid off. And then when I got like letters back from my scholarships that I had been chosen to be recipients, that just like was even more of a push for me to like want to do more, because when you have people like behind you supporting you, saying like, I'm investing in you, like I believe in you, it's just like that much of a boost to be like, well, they believe I can do it, then why, then I'm gonna do it.
The students are marvelous, and they all have a compelling story in their own right, and they're of course everyone is unique, but their enthusiasm and desire to get an education and to become a successful person is just, it's really kind of heartwarming. I mean, we've just been so amazed by the quality of the students that we've been talking to. My wife and I have been very blessed in our lives, and we have always given to various charities and stuff, and we started talking about the possibility of setting up a foundation a number of years ago. And we looked at a lot of different needs in the various communities, but as we looked at different challenges, it seemed to always come back to education. That was the underpinning of a successful life. If you have an education, you got a chance, and so that's why we chose to help with financing colleges.
It's difficult for everybody these days to pay for college. It's getting more expensive. So the average person has trouble, even if you're going to a state school like the great ones we have in North Carolina. But for the students that we work with, even that last little bit, 25% of their tuition can be a no-go for them. It can be a non-starter. So that's what we do. We just make up that last little bit of a gap. Our average scholarship is $4,500. We pay as little as $1,500, I think, is our lowest scholarship. So in the grand scheme of things, not a lot of money, but it does cover that little bit that they need to make college a reality and less stressful, as they work their way through.
A lot of research shows that getting to school is just a part of having that post-secondary success. And really what you need is a community of support surrounding young people. And often that comes from their neighborhoods and families and friends, acquaintances. But it also, while they're at the campus, they also need to be surrounded with support.
The students, while we cover tuition fees, room and board, which is great, we cover those, but then they're still stuck with not having extra money to do things that college students do. They might need a laptop, they might need to buy a calculator, they might need to buy some other supplies for college that we don't cover. And so I think that extra money really goes a long way. They can start saving for summer school or for study abroad experience.
They get all the way to the door, and then there is that boundary of I can't finance. My parents have enough to get me to this point, but we're falling short $3,000. Or a situation where a student is going to be in so much debt, the parents will pull back their support and say, we really can't do this because we're not going to have the finances to be able to support you. Goodwin Meissner's, they came in last year with us and partnered, and we had so many students that were able to overcome that financial barrier and be able to go on and achieve their dreams.
One of the most striking things to us as we've gotten to know students is how dynamic they are and how impressive they are. They really give you positivity for the future, or a more positive outlook for the future.
I'm going to be a child advocate lawyer.
I'm going to be a criminal lawyer.
I'm going to be a social worker.
I just hope to be just a software engineer.
I'm gonna be a social worker.